gotta get it up. Let's go, y'all. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Yo, what's up? Name is Gently01 and welcome back to another edition of YouTubery, the mini-series thingy where I teach you how to do better at YouTube so you can have more fun with it. Now, this is another edition in the 04 type series, which I didn't do a really good job of defining yet, but let's just say this is what the 04 type is about. How you make the videos. So we had recording and editing, we had settings, so today let's talk about what actually goes to actually make your videos, and that is your gear. Now, having good gear and having a good gear setup is what can make or break you. You can go all the way, go all the way back to my first video and see how bad it was when I had like no good gear. No, go check my second one, because that one was an actual gaming one. So you can go and see what happens when you don't have the right gear. Now, if you've actually gone and looked, then props to you, because now you actually have a good example to base the rest of this commentary off of. So yeah, having a good gear setup can make or break you. But it's not all about just having fancy gear, although that's a good part. But you need to be able to strike a balance between what you actually need and what you want. For example, I would love to go and have like a full pimped out studio with like a supercomputer sitting there recording my stuff, and having like, I want to have better microphones than Kanye. How about that? Let's just put it like that. I couldn't really think of anybody else. I don't really particularly like Kanye. Who has good music that I can think of? You know what, scratch that. I would like to have as good audio quality as Chris Move has. How about that? But yes, that's not really what you need, though. You need to be able to balance what you want and what you need. Now, apparently the most common microphone is a Blue Snowball, but even just rolling with a gaming headset is automatically better than doing... let me set up the base real quick. The basic level for what not to do is like I did in my second videos and stuff. What you should not be doing is recording the TV with a webcam or any sort of camera. Don't record the TV. Don't use the built-in computer microphone. And then even for later, for like my first two Let's Plays, don't use a bad microphone. Like, don't use a bad headset and don't use a bad microphone. Because I had the Turtle Beach X11s, and those have it's just a really bad microphone. Right now I'm using an X12, and it's a major step up, but for several Let's Plays I had a PX21 Turtle Beach, and that was amazing. And then Christmas I'm going to be upgrading to the Razer Carchardius, which has even the best out of all the headsets I've listed. So audio quality is really important. Don't use a built-in microphone on your computer. And that pretty much just summed up what I was going to go into after talking about the baseline. So baseline, don't record with a camera, don't record screen with a camera, don't use built-in microphones, don't use crappy microphones. And then let's see, so I got a little off topic and distracted here, I'm sorry, but the racing action is so intense I can't focus. This is why you shouldn't watch your video while you're recording your commentary. But yes, so now that I've got like microphone stuff out of the way, use a good one, but you don't need to go all out and try to get like pro recording stuff. Using like a Turtle Beach PX21, like a good gaming headset, or they have, apparently the Blue Snowball is the thing to use, and it's actually not that expensive, so go with one of those. And then for recording stuff, this is where stuff gets difficult. PC is actually the easiest to record because PlayClaw is what I use to record PC, and it works on pretty much everything. It works really well, it has loads of options, and it's only I think it's like $29 as like the second cheapest thing I can think of is Fraps, which is way worse, and it's $42. So yeah, go with PlayClaw. But for console, that's when you start having problems. Apparently now they have the Roxio Game Capture HD, which is only $120, but I wouldn't trust that. I use an Elgato Game Capture HD. That's what you're seeing this gameplay on, and doesn't this gameplay look amazing? So yeah, I would suggest, actually, which is a weird move for anybody, if you want to get started, do so on PC, because there's a big difference between $29 and $180 for like an Elgato like I have. But I'm dedicated, so I can go get a capture card. But unless you're going to be spending hours and hours on it like I do, you probably should just stick with PC and not go with a full-on capture card. And then lastly, your editing. Editing is actually the easiest gear piece to set up because Windows Movie Maker is what I use and it works really well for pretty much everything, so you're set there. But one note before the video ends: with my impressive win on Aeropolis, make sure you test all your gear before you do anything. I learned this lesson the hard way in WarioWare. You need to test everything. So before you make any videos, make sure that all of your stuff works. Because if it doesn't work, you're going to waste precious time and lose precious flow that you need to be able to consistently make videos quickly. So yeah, this has been JetLeo1, and hopefully you have a better understanding of the sort of stuff you need to be making your videos. So yeah, see you next time.